I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Good, buddy. You're talking to Jim and to Matt Sarah on UFC Unfiltered. Thank you.
What's up, Vitor?
What up, Matt? How are you?
I know Vitor a long time. I'm good, my man. Vitor, I mean, I'm an old school guy. You've been in this game longer than me, and you're still kicking ass, my friend.
Oh
Congratulations
man,
on that.
thank you. That's my retirement fight. So after that, I'll put my body to rest.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Is this your retirement fight? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Is this known? Have you been saying this?
yeah.
Oh, he's like, yeah. I thought this was like
That's the
breaking
first-
news.
Yeah, this is it. Breaking news.
This is
Oh, it
breaking
is?
news.
Oh, wow. What made this? Now you've been fighting. I think your first professional fight was '96. What made this finally go like I can't do this anymore? I don't want to do this anymore.
I think life is about season. That's what I like. I wish Brazil, even Florida, where I live, we had seasons. Summer, winter, springs.
Hold on, Vitor. Pardon the interruption, but your phone is cutting in and out, and we want to hear what you say.
What about now?
So
that's better.
now it's
Better?
better. Yes.
Okay. So life is about season, and I think you got to know the seasons, and I think I did more than enough. Just to think back, sometimes I go flashback, just like Matt said, and I flash back, I say, wow, I'm still doing this. I say, wow, man, it's crazy. And I'm very thankful, but I think my body needs to rest. And I have other things. I have business, my own. I developed a system, a group class training system that we're going to franchise. I just want to, I want to help the sport in a way. If the organization think it can be accomplished in some way, work with the sport, helping, do other things. I think we got to know the time to start, and I think we need to know the time to end. It's about time.
Do you still love it the way you used to love it, or is it just that your body at age 40, it's a little harder to get your body to do what you want it to do?
You cannot tell me the 40-year-old, you have a fresh body.
Sure.
Of course, it's not the same, but I'm very fortunate that I knew how to. A lot of experience. I had the chance to work with one of the best coaches and fitness product in the world, so I knew how to take care of my body. But I think it's time. I got kids. I wanna be able to. I think I donate a lot of time and a lot of stuff, to the sport. And I think it's time. I see the sport is growing, great talents, and it's just where I'm leaving the sport that I never expect. Guys in my area never expect to be fighting, and I'm still relevant. I'm still relevant for the sport, but I think I need to walk away. That was my journey. I accomplished a lot of great things, and I want to do all the great things. I'm going to the second journey of life, and I'm happy.
When you first started fighting, almost 22 years ago, I mean professionally, not even training, how long did you realistically think you'd be fighting for? Like when you pictured your future, what did you think?
I always was a man of the moment. That was, I think, what helped me to go through things, to things that I went through life, to difficult times. So I always, I see people, they're not living the moment. They're always expecting something, And that is a good side and a bad side. I never planned that. But I remember in 2007, I made a decision to say, okay, I'm going to be fighting since I'm going to try to go until I'm 40. And here I am, finish where I make this plan when I was in 2007. And then in 2011 I made another. So I was kind of feeling my body, but not just that, feeling, you got to respect your body, and you got to know, the time to transition to what's next for you, because a lot of people, a lot of athletes itself, they cannot transition, they don't have, nothing to do after. So, and when you know what you have, and of course life presents you with opportunity, you just got to take it. And now I'm focusing my business. I developed the Belfort Fitness Lifestyle. I'm starting open franchise this year. I'm excited, to share with regular people what took me years of learning, doing the right thing. And Matt can say that because we as a fighter, we do so many bad stuff to our body in term of training and being fit that is not healthy. And I want to be able to share that with regular people and give them the best way that they can prevail and just to have a healthy life.
And you kind of figured out you're fighting Uriah Hall, and you know that Uriah's a striker. So, I mean, obviously he's been preparing, I guess, for you to try to take it to the ground, or do you think maybe you want to surprise him and stand up a little bit?
He's asking for your game
plan. Of course I am.
Yeah, I think, it's, of course he knows I have solid ground and a solid stand-up. So I think he better be prepared for both. And it's a fight, in the moment, you gotta take advantage of the moment. And that's been my whole fighting strategy of my career, just going out there and just give my best.
Let me ask you, Vitor, training over at Tristar, what made you want to train there, and how is it training with Coach Zahavi?
Fihai is a philosopher, so he think outside the box. But not just that, I think it was a great fit. We always been friends for a long time, and I, when you want to do something right, you need to sacrifice a little. So, part of my life, it's been about sacrifice, and I thought, I'm not scared to try new things, and that's how it made me be who I am. I always looking for a way to improve, and I think when I started the game, it was crazy. It was martial art against martial arts, and you kind of got that, Matt. You remember, if you're jiu-jitsu from Carson, you cannot train with the Gracie, and I always never liked that. I always want to say I want to train with everyone. How I can learn from Renzo, and I remember people criticize me. You are creonte, you're a traitor, you cannot do that. And now we see the sport has evolved, break a lot of paradigm during the way, and I think the fighters have a bigger mentality now. So I was looking for people that have that kind of mentality, how I can improve my game, So I'm a learner. So I said, and I went there as a student, so it's great. It's a great place, great people. The Canadian, they're very, very warm and very welcome, very well educated. So it was a good experience. And you have to separate, you have to stay away from your comfort zone. So it was a lot of things together, but the components is more the people. I love the people. I love Fihas. George is a great friend. And I love the people there, and I'm learning and I'm growing. So I'm not afraid to take risk, and I think it was a great move.
Yeah, Montreal, they're very nice to you over there.
Oh, man, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they weren't too nice to me. There was chants of "fuck you, Sarah." Oh yeah, but that's when George kicked my ass.
Those chants also happen in this studio when he walks in every day.
Yeah, but like now when things go on the side, and I think that's one of the things. I think the sport. And I know we are a very aggressive sport, but I think we're going to be able in the future to the fights will sell themselves without being that thing, because we learned from this we took a little bit of WWE out of it, to be more entertaining. And I think we are transitioned for the sport. When this become a mainstream sport, and I think fighters will not be able to, be more chance, or I make more money, I sell more tickets if I become their personality. I think I trust and I can see we are going through a direction of less entertaining, and people will buy it towards the sport. I think we are in the challenge of moving that direction.
All right, well, Vitor, thank you very much, and listen, thank you for letting us know that this may be your final fight. If it is indeed your final fight and you decide to hang it up after this, Thanks for an amazing career. I mean, you're 26-13, so this will be your 40th decision, and you've given us just years and years and years of wars and great fights. So
right.
I don't think there's
right.
a UFC fan or an MMA fan that doesn't appreciate what you've contributed. So thank you.
Thank you, Vitor.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Each time we met, knows the body needs to rest.
It does.
Yes.
And I have other things to do, so I'm very content. And you just got to go and trust